Let it rain, Bishop Paul S. Morton, the one and only. I'm Bishop Joseph Warren Walker III, Mount Zion Church, Nashville, Tennessee. You know what? What a powerful reminder that God is the God who opens the heavens and brings the rain down just when we need it. You know, the Bible says in the book of Job, if a tree be cut down, it will sprout again. The tender branches will come back because the roots wax old in the earth. Yet through the scent of rain, sometimes the enemy will chop us down. Somebody listening right now, your money's been cut down, your relationship's been cut down, your job's been cut down, and people say you ain't coming back. But what they don't realize, you got roots in the earth. You're not a rookie at this thing. You got a prayer life. You've been believing God for the great thing to happen in your life. And the Bible says through the scent of rain, it'll bud, it'll sprout again. And I just want you to declare over your life, I smell rain. Because when God sends the blessings down, everything they said was over, it's going to start coming back. This is the great comeback for you. So hold your head up. Keep pushing and just declare, Lord, thank you for your rain, the rain of blessings, the rain of restart, the rain of every promise you made in my life. So I pray God's blessing be upon you. And I want to thank you so much for listening today. I'm Bishop Joseph Warren Walker III, the Mount Zion Church. And I want you to follow me on Instagram at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker, the number 3. And let me know you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
9 minutes after the top of the hour. Welcome to the front page. Indeed, Maria, what is happening?
Happy Friday, Rock T. It's Maria Moore here with your front page headlines. Here's a look at what's happening in news. On November 8th, it is time to make a difference. We have the power to make real change. Don't sit back, get out and vote, and make your one vote count. Sponsored by Urban One. All right, happening on your Friday morning news, the American economy is showing surprising strength with gross domestic product increasing 2.6% in the third quarter after 2 quarters of negative growth. Now, there's still a slowdown in housing, but consumer spending and government spending both rose during the quarter. In other news, y'all, Elon Musk, founder of Tesla and the world's richest man, has officially taken over the social media site Twitter. He celebrated the takeover by firing several of the website's top executives, including the CEO. He calls himself a free speech absolutist and has said he would reverse the lifetime Twitter ban on former President Donald Trump for inciting violence in his post. So get ready for that. In related news, a man from Tennessee who dragged a police officer into a mob of rioters during the January 2021 assault on the U.S. Capitol has been sentenced to more than 7 years in prison. Judge Amy Berman Jackson said the man, whose name is Albuquerque Cosper Head, was responsible for some of the darkest acts committed on one of our nation's darkest days. Lastly, if you are handing out Halloween candy this year, you're going to have to pay a little bit more for those fun-sized Snicker bars or Kit Kats. Prices for bags of the most popular candy brands are up from 6% to 42% over their prices just a year ago. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at what's happening in news. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Well, last night at Thursday Night Football, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady loses again. Shout out to Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. They won 27-22. Tampa Bay, that's their 5th loss in the last 6 games. Yes, indeedy. Texas A&M football team will stop playing Kanye's song Power as his pregame warm-up song because of Ye's recent anti-Semitic comments. Every day there's something else that Kanye, if I'm not mistaken, I think his Donda Academy is about to shut down because the teachers are quitting. It's like, man.
It's all coming down.
They sent a letter to the parents saying that the school was going to be shut down, and then they sent a letter 4 hours later saying, nah, we're back on again. So it's all, unless it changed from last night.
Right.
But yes, it's crazy.
We'll continue to follow and see what happens, man. Carolina Panther quarterback Baker Mayfield is accepting his role as the backup quarterback to new starting quarterback P.J. Walker. P.J. came out and got a victory last week, and, for the first time in Baker Mayfield's career, he's actually, humble. Like, hey, man, P.J. earned it. He is what it is. I'm here to help my team win and serve in whatever role I need to serve as. So, big up to Baker Mayfield. We'll see what happens, man. That's my quick sports report. Gary with the T. What's up there, big dog?
All right, y'all. I talked about it the other day. Kim Zolciak, honey, and her husband, Mr. Croy Bierman. Oh, they got to move out the mansion. Now, people are saying, honey, that they were definitely targeted for the payment instead of for the party. Now, they're saying they're about to lose their $2.6 million mansion on foreclosure. And if you got some extra change sitting around the house, they're saying it will be going up on Tuesday, going up for sale off of auction on Tuesday, the first Tuesday in November, y'all. They're saying the house, honey, only has 5 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms, and it was definitely foreclosed on, and it's definitely being put up for sale. The reason why they're losing the home is they're saying because they failed to pay back a $300,000 loan that they had taken out on the house. Now, according to the documents, they're saying that the sprawling 6,907 square foot home will be sold, honey, at public outcry to the highest bidder, and you gotta have cash before the courthouse door of Fulton County, Georgia. So if you have some extra money, y'all go ahead and purchase Kim's house, and it's a fabulous home, honey, and everybody loved it, but people say, how did y'all lose a house?
Yeah, with all that money.
Financial situation changed.
Yeah, but all of, with them being on TV, him being a former football player and,
former. Your financial situation changed and,
it don't have to change. Magic Johnson's haven't changed, so that don't mean nothing.
He did different things with his money. Croy ain't Magic.
Yeah, well, honey, he was
Well, maybe the house was too small, because you said it was only 6,900 square feet.
Exactly, because I got a feeling, I'm like, that's public humiliation for Kim, and she's a woman of European descent. I can't see them just letting their house go like that.
That's all I'm saying, Gary. It's just too small. Maybe they're just trying to upgrade and let it go.
Exactly, because our daughter was just recently all in the press and all that other stuff, so I don't know, but we're going to see who buy the house, and who knows, maybe one of y'all might purchase the house, honey, so let's sit back and see.
I got a few extra dollars, I might.
So, all right. Well, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is smoke. On the high end, you say smoke, and on the low, you say beautiful blackish gray. That's your color for today. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
We are at 29 minutes before the top of the hour. Hot spot is happening right now. Brad, what's up?
And it's being brought to you by Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol, fast and soothing relief for nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, and diarrhea. Pepto-Bismol, fast relief when you need it most. Good morning, Rocky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Our girl Rihanna has dropped her first single in 6 years, y'all. The track Lift Me Up is the first of 2 songs to be released from Marvel's Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Variety reports that the song is a tribute to life and legacy of the franchise's late star Chadwick Boseman. It was written by Nigerian singer-songwriter Tems, Rihanna, and director Ryan Coogler, which is so dope. Coogler said when she recorded Lift Me Up, which was incredibly moving for me, she said, I was trying to do this man and his family justice. I was trying to make something worthy of what he gave to us, so I take no credit in that. Lift Me Up hits streaming platforms today and will be premiering it coming up, actually. The track is Rihanna's first release as a solo artist since her multi-platinum 2016 album, Anti. Even as a featured artist, Riri's last appearance was on Party Next Door's Believe It in 2020. So we cannot wait to hear that. So y'all stay tuned because we're going to play that for y'all later today. All right, y'all. Saturday Night Live star Chris Redd was transported to Bellevue Hospital in New York City Wednesday after he was reportedly attacked outside of the Comedy Cellar in Manhattan's Greenwich Village neighborhood. The assault occurred at approximately 9:40 p.m. Dang, that's early. TMZ reported that Redd was punched in the face by a man who was dressed like a security guard. Cops quickly arrived on the scene, but the assailant had already run away. Redd was scheduled to perform at the Comedy Cellar that night. His new comedy special, Why Am I Like This, will be released on HBO on November 3rd. Dang, people getting attacked at 9:30 at night.
That sounded like that was planned, like he had a disguise on, a security outfit. Come on, man.
Yeah, like, my
they
goodness.
were probably plotting against him.
I mean, it's New York, and it's nighttime, and people milling around, and folks been wilding out in New York for these last couple of months.
It's always busy. It's always
but folks been wilding out. Like these random attacks, if you look at it for the last couple of months, they've been happening. People just been getting punched and jumped on.
You think a security guard would randomly attack?
But he's not that famous, though. I mean,
he got a Netflix special.
I know, but he's not like a household name yet. You know, he's been.
Well, somebody know me. They gave him a Netflix doggone show.
No, I'm saying, but he's not like a Chris Rock.
He's not like a Special K.
Maybe he did something to somebody. You know how these people be
yeah, you never know.
When you crack
it's
jokes.
Obvious
and people be hating on you.
My goodness. All right, y'all. Last but not least, Variety reports that The Woman King will be available to purchase on Apple TV and Prime Video November 22nd. The digital release includes over an hour of bonus content, including interviews with the cast and behind-the-scenes footage. So I cannot wait to see that, because some of us just stopped going to the movies, and we be waiting for stuff to come on our TV.
In the comfort of our homes.
Oh, Lord, okay. In your PJs, just chilling with your bonnet on. November 22nd, that's coming out, and I cannot wait to see it, because I hear the movie is so good and I've been wanting to see it for so long. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC You Know. And why don't y'all hit us up with them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. Who we repping today, Rock T?
Bring it to chat. We're going to rep Lane College today for the HBC You Know. And that Rihanna song that you just mentioned not too long ago called Lift Me Up. We dropping that bad boy at the top of the hour. And
can't wait.
It's coming up, man. So stay tuned. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, let's get it started. It's about that time. Rock T up in the building. HBC You Know. It's time to highlight and showcase and put a spotlight on our phenomenal heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. We head down to Jackson, Tennessee. That's right, we stepping on the yard of Lane College, established in 1882, home of the Red and Blue Dragons. Who said HBCUs don't produce superstars? Let's get it poppin'. Jacoby Jones, former NFL star wide receiver, was drafted by the Houston Texans in 2007, where he played until 2011. Then he shot out to B. Moore to play with the Baltimore Ravens from 2012 to 2014. He was selected to the Pro Bowl after his 2012 season. He's a Super Bowl 47 champion with the Raven Nation, including his 108-yard kickoff return for a touchdown to defeat the San Francisco 49ers, which is currently the longest play in Super Bowl history. Oh yeah, we ain't done. He's a proud member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity. And let's not forget, y'all, he finished third place on season 16 of Dancing with the Stars. Straight out of Lane College, Jacoby Jones. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU Know.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes before the top of the hour. Are y'all ready for Halloween? I know Gary has several Halloween costumes together. But, you know, we're talking about villains because Halloween is supposed to be scary. And as we get ready for Halloween, a lot of people may find themselves watching a scary movie this weekend. Well, there was a study conducted to find the 10 scariest horror movie villains of all time. Now, the villain effectiveness score was calculated by using the average number of kills and jump scares. So here were the results, and I'm not going to lie, some of these, I haven't even seen these movies. Coming in at number 6 was Chucky from Child's Play.
That was funny.
It was funny. When I was watching it because I was younger, I was a little scared. Yeah, the way they twisted his face up and stuff. The Blob. Have y'all seen The Blob?
Yes, sir.
A long time ago, yeah.
I've never seen
Isn't that like
Blob.
a really, really, really old movie?
Yes, really, really
It
old.
is, when this big blob follow people and chase them down the street.
What do they do? They suck you
It's
up
like a
it,
big thing of slime. Yeah.
and it just takes your whole body
It
over.
just you get caught up in it and it just roll you over and you dead.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
saw that.
gosh.
That's not a bad way to go, though.
Yeah, when we just get overwhelmed
If
by
you gotta
slime.
get got, I mean, that's
It's
better
so
than...
slow that you can really run from it. It was
Yeah,
very,
right.
very stupid. Go ahead, Maria.
Yeah, you gotta get your cardio up so you can live. Special K. The Death Angels from A Quiet Place.
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of that. Kayako
Nope.
from The Grudge.
Never heard of it.
No, ma'am.
Me neither. The American Werewolf in American Werewolf in London and Paris.
That was kind of a cool transformation when he went from...
See, you the only one that knows these
I'm
movies.
still waiting to hear my guy.
Yeah.
I know who my guy is.
Michael Myers from Halloween was number 1.
There you go. Michael Myers, man, when that first came out,
The first one or two, but after that...
it was so creepy.
Yeah.
It was so creepy.
Freddy Krueger was absolutely the number one for, like, I didn't want to go to sleep at night. The way the burnt, his face.
Yes.
That was just
Freddy
too much.
Krueger was a scary dude. Yeah. To people, not myself, but he was a scary dude.
Why didn't you find him scary?
Because I'm a man.
So it was Halloween, but what was Friday the 13th? Who was
Jason.
Oh, that was a hockey mask.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees. Yeah.
What about Carrie?
Carrie was not really
Carrie.
That was alright.
Yeah, that
wasn't really
was
What about the clown from It? Did y'all know the
I
clown?
didn't even see the newest It.
Clowns never scared me though. I always think those are funny too. Most scary. The only movie that really scared me was The Exorcist, the very first Exorcist. I won't watch that to the day.
Really?
Wait a minute. I just want to make sure that everyone out in Radio Land is aware of what happened. I just want to make sure that, Rock T, Super Dave said you can't be afraid of yourself when you were referencing
A clown.
the clown. Yeah. So I just want to make sure everyone is aware.
That's your boy.
Super, all right, Super Dave.
Yeah, if y'all heard us just laugh for no reason, that's why.
The scariest movie to me was Rosewood. That was a scary movie for Halloween, huh?
Was it?
Rosewood.
What happened in
You
Rosewood?
shouldn't be scared of melanated Americans.
No, that's when they went
Non-melanated Americans.
was killing black people and burning up houses and stuff.
Oh my God.
I think the concept was scary. What about Leprechaun?
Leprechaun.
I never saw the Leprechaun movie. But nobody tops Michael Myers for me because he would just show up. He would just be standing around the corner just with that face on, peeking around the corner, not saying nothing.
But you know who starred in the Leprechaun though, right? That was Super Dave. That was for me.
That would be funny if people knew who Super Dave was.
That was for me. 4 minutes after the top of the hour. That's the new Rihanna right there called Lift Me Up. I like that joint, man.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it sound like they played that in Children of the Corn or something.
It do sound like a movie soundtrack type record.
Yeah.
That's what Derek was just saying as well, one of our producers.
Yeah,
Gonna have to grow on me.
Yeah.
It is a movie soundtrack record.
That's from what, Wakanda?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Even
just
better.
talked about it. It was for Chadwick Boseman.
Oh,
I love it.
Lift Me
it's
Up.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful song.
Gary, let's
Y'all
go.
don't listen to me at all.
We did kind of tune you out. You just read us real silent.
Man, it was in the whole hot spot.
Yeah, it
Rihanna
sure
was
was.
putting out new music for Wakanda for Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Ooh, y'all here, but really not.
That's a doggone shame. We weren't even paying attention.
I heard
Brad.
Brad too. Yeah, I heard him.
See how y'all do me?
I knew it was going to come so soon.
Gary, this is brought to you by.
If you're 50 or older, you're 4 times more likely to die from COVID than younger adults. Find updated COVID vaccines at vaccines.gov, paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in the celebrity news, y'all. Ashante say, baby, she wants everybody to know that she and Irv Gotti were never, and he was never, her boyfriend. She said, honey, that she said, while she and Irv Gotti, she said, now listen, they messed around. She said, but baby, it was never serious. She said, now let's clear this up. She said, now, honey, we're gonna say, honey, that we were not in a relationship, but we dealt with each other, but was Irv my boyfriend? She said, no, he was not, and I wasn't his damn girlfriend. She said, never had. She said, because Irv had several girlfriends, so she's a little confused by the label and the description is what she's saying. She also wanted to say that I think that Irv definitely, honey, has his side and his version, think that, she said, it's something and the other person knows that it's not. She said, and you manifest this into something big and it's really not that. And then she went on and on. Okay, Special K and Rock T, y'all men, what is it? Why is he talking about this girl? And why he put all this stuff out there? Is it something that he just can't resist anymore?
I mean,
what is it?
Kissing and telling in that situation, in every situation, kissing and telling is a lame move for a guy.
That. Yep.
Once you're past like 13, that ain't cool no more.
Come on, man. You're doing too much.
I mean, you want people to know, because it's Ashanti, he wants people to know that, hey, I scored with Ashanti, but it's a real lame move if you over 13.
Oh, bless his soul, honey. Ashanti, honey, she didn't want him here. She was just probably doing what she had to do to get her records out and what have you and stuff. So,
It's
and
not
some of that has to do with being insecure about yourself too, Gary. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you think Irv is insecure? He probably is insecure.
Most insecure people try to overdo it by, doing stuff like this. Like,
he's trying to overcompensate, trying to make himself look more manly in the eyes.
Absolutely.
Of regular other dudes.
He could have used anybody for that, but nevertheless. But anyway, let's keep him lifted in prayer, and hopefully this ends this week. No more about them. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Oh my God. Ooh, Brad, I know you keep your lips sealed, but girl, you didn't pull this tea, honey. It's being reported, y'all, honey, that Jermaine Dupri and Taraji P. Henson allegedly, y'all, may be the hottest couple, honey, in Hollywood. Now they're saying, y'all, according to sources, honey, they're saying that Jermaine Dupri has been spending a lot of time lately, honey, with the gorgeous, legendary actress Miss Taraji P. Henson. Now, according to at least one person, honey, in the know, they say it seems to be that they, honey, definitely may have a romantic relationship. Now, according to MTO, they are saying that they spoke with one Atlanta party girl who said, y'all, that she spotted, honey, Jermaine and Taraji having dinner, honey, last week at a beautiful upscale restaurant in Buckhead. Now they're saying, y'all, that Taraji has been in Atlanta for months, honey, while she's doing some voiceover work for the upcoming Paw Patrol movie. And then they say when she and Jermaine, honey, was spending a good amount of time, honey, together. I mean, Brad, can you speak on that? Do you know anything about that?
Says you can't even go eat with nobody. You can't even take a picture. Taraji is working on music. If anybody that saw JD's Jermaine Dupri's Instagram, and she was in the studio and they were working on music together, and that's what it is.
So somebody said Jermaine was working on music with Janet and they was wind up dating. So,
well, they actually were dating first and then they did music together, if you really want to know.
Oh, yeah. Girl, well, we just was wondering.
Okay,
honey.
well, anybody you go eat with, take a picture with, you dating them. Oh, she take a picture with all his friends and they together. They just came from the studio. They're working. She's a musician. She's an artist as well as an actress. Yes. She has a hair care line. She's an artist and she's a performer. She's an actress. She just finished a play. She's doing voiceover stuff. She's booked, honey. And ain't worried about no pictures with nobody. She working.
Oh, okay then, girl. We're gonna follow that story. Anybody know anything about that? Nobody knows?
Oh, let it go, Gary.
Okay, I'm gonna make it. All right, y'all, honey.
Be frozen. Let it go. Jesus.
And then my final story, y'all. This is a sad thing, though.
Oh,
I'm gonna just say this, honey. It's just a sad situation, honey. When people put out stories like that, honey, when people trying to talk about Cardi B didn't have some more plastic surgery. And I know doggone Cardi B ain't had no plastic surgery, honey. Somebody said it looked like she's wearing a book bag, but.
A book bag.
Come on, man.
Around where? On her back? No. Help me understand.
No.
Well, where's your book bag here, baby? They say, this girl like she wearing a book bag, honey. No. But, they're saying, honey, she got a new look and everybody's excited about it, honey. And she looks amazing to me, honey. And I know she wouldn't dare have no plastic surgery or child, 'cause these girls have natural looks. Y'all women are definitely wearing natural looks, honey. And, and it's just too much, so, honey. We're gonna just let that go at that. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is smoke. On the high end, you say smoke.
I like that color.
Yeah, beautiful color, Brad. And on the low end, just say beautiful blackish gray, y'all. Yes. That's your color for today.
Give it up for Gary with the T.
We got more of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next.
The Rickey Smiley Morning.
Wake up!
Here we go. Let go. Wake up. It's time to get it together. You want this long, this lead you in your house. You start with be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Come on. Really want to show, want to know where you calling from. So come on. Just wake up.
Hi, my name is Deandra calling from Irmo, South Carolina. I want to wake up my son Aiden at Crossroads Middle School and my son Jarvis at Dutch Fork High School. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I would like to say wake up to my daughter Sharice Daly. Today is her 33rd birthday. Happy birthday, precious. I love you.
Donna Sykes calling from Indianapolis, Indiana. Shanikia, Nick, and Nicole. Wake up, wake up.
From 305 Georgia, always here. Hot 105. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, this is Patrick Underwood calling from Liberty County, Georgia. I just want everybody to go vote. Wake up, wake up.
Wake up from North Carolina. Kenya, Sanai, and Hassana. Get y'all butts up.
When you in Miami, wake up. Seattle, wake up. In Detroit, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louis, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. In Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Appreciate
like that. Rickey and Tatis wake up calls brought to you by.
Do you love running in the morning, but putting on smelly workout gear stinks? Especially when you already washed it. Luckily, new Downy Rinse and Refresh gets rid of odors that get left behind after washing. Use it in every load.
Maria Moore, you got that mind, body business coming up next, huh?
Yes, you know, our kids are going through a lot right now. And inside today's Mind, Body, and Business, I have 3 things you can do right now to improve your child's mental health. That's up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
29 minutes after the top of the hour. Mind, body, business. Maria, what's happening?
Good morning, Roxy. Good morning, everyone. So, we have been talking about this, off mic and conversations in the studio. We see a lot of things happening in our schools and the shootings and just how kids are feeling right now. And one of our producers, Beyonce, and I, we're both parents, and we were talking about how we're kind of normalizing, how we respond to these school shootings. We're talking about what happened in St. Louis, and we were like, well, how many people got shot? In our heads, we were like, oh, it was only 2. And it really makes me sad and concerned that this is becoming normalized. And I think the key to it all, one of the keys to it all is to make sure that our kids are in a good space mentally, for their mental health. So I want to talk to the parents out there today just about things that we can do as parents to improve our kids' mental health. And I just want to share something intimate with all of our listeners and everyone here on the morning show. My oldest son was going through some really tough times. He was dealing with depression. He was, trying to adjust with the virtual learning and being in college and everything. And it got to a point where he was so depressed, he just didn't want to be in college anymore. And for me, seeing other parents on social media and, you see people praising their kids and posting their accomplishments. And the pride in me was like, no, you need to finish college and you need to go. I don't care how you feel. But it was really debilitating for him. And he needed to go to therapy. And I said, you know what? F college. You don't need to go.
Preach.
Stop going.
Yeah, preach.
And I just want to let all of the parents out there know that you don't have to keep up with how everyone else is parenting their child. Pay attention to the signs, and Special K, I know that.
Yeah, I got one that's graduated college. I have 2 that are in college right now, and we're going through a similar situation, not to the point of my daughter being depressed, but she's experiencing just a little frustration and a little uncertainty about whether she wants to, just, I don't know what the word to put on it is, and I don't want to put too much, but it's like, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand because it's like, you're like, okay, well, your older sister, she went through, she graduated, but every kid ain't the same, and every kid don't deal with college the same, and every kid ain't necessarily cut out for that path necessarily.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of parents go through that.
Yeah. And so I wanted to talk about just some things that we can do to improve our kids' mental health. One of the things that I think is really important that we do is that we praise our children. When they do a good job, we need to tell them with very specific words, because when our kids mess up, we are very specific. We are very intentional about the course of correction and discipline. But when your kid does something amazing, when your child is coming up to you and trying to share good news, get off of your phone. Mm-hmm. Look them in the face. Pay attention to what they're saying. Say, I'm proud of you. You've done, oh my gosh, make it a big deal. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's really, really important that kids know that you care. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is that, when kids are going through a lot, as parents, our first response is, well, why are you feeling this way? We want to get to the root of the issue. And if you think about, if someone has injured themselves and they're bleeding, you don't operate first, you stop the bleeding, and so it's just really important to get that child in a loving space. And sometimes that may mean a distraction. It may mean going outside and going for a walk and getting around nature, feeling the sun, and getting them in a better place inside of that moment. And the last thing, and one thing that we did in our household, because we have 4 kids, is we have a designated day for uninterrupted quality time.
Come on now.
Uninterrupted time, sit down, have dinner, turn your phones off, let's talk to each other. And we don't do that enough right now. Everyone is just so distracted. And I think it's also important that you have uninterrupted quality time with yourself. Checking in with yourself. Because, you know, if we continue the course that we're on, I think that the mental health issues that are happening in this country are going to be worse than what we experienced in COVID. We're seeing it festering. We're seeing it manifesting. And we need to be active about, you know, applying some solutions and doing something about it. So for all of the parents out there, if you're struggling, if you're feeling like, you know, maybe you're not doing a good job as a parent, or you're pushing your child a little bit too much, just pay attention.
Yeah, because every kid and all your kids don't think like you think.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to give them the leeway to make their own decisions about their own life and be okay with it.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're right.
Yeah, don't force it. Don't force it.
Find out what they like.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. There needs to be a combination of empathy and discipline. So that's what I have for you inside Mind, Body, and Business, Mind, Body, and Business. And you can follow me on all social media, at Maria Moore, MariaMore.
Man, thank you, Maria. That was amazing. We got the chicken and waffle mix coming up next. John Lion Sounds is on the ones and twos. It's about to get ignorant up in here. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So 12 minutes before the top of the hour, John Lion Sounds, chicken and waffle mix. That's how you get your morning started, John.
Alrighty, but you don't know, just gearing everybody up for the weekend, of course. Yo, make sure you up on that Instagram at JAH Lions. So,
yes, sir. Appreciate you always coming to work, sure, man, each and every day, unlike your boy. Black Tony, what's up, man?
So, you know, I'm for the work on Friday. I was gonna come in anyway since I messed up yesterday and then make it down there to the little spot.
Yeah, I did.
But I'm having car trouble this morning, so.
Again?
Yeah, I car trouble, so. It's just too much, man. I'm so stressed out right now.
So your car won't start? What's going on?
Nah, it crank up, but I can't turn but left. I can only turn left. And I tried to leave out the house out here. I just kept going around the neighborhood. Going around there. Cause it won't do nothing but turn left. So I just like my steering wheel, it won't come back to the right. So all I could do is turn left.
So,
and then to get to the radio station, I got to turn right at least 3 times. So, man, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. So
I'm a little confused. So you turn left. After you make the left turn, the steering wheel has to it got to come back right a little bit.
Yeah, it come back straight. It come back straight, but just a little bit. So,
okay.
So when I put it back, when I go back and drive again and start going straight, it start turning left again. So that thing, I know I done went in a whole damn circle. I done burnt up. So I done burnt up about almost a whole tank of gas trying to get out of the neighborhood because it just keep turning left. And then to get on the highway, I got to get on the highway, but I got to go right to get out on the S. But it won't get off on the S. It just keep turning left. So I tried to get to the station. Then I was gonna call the Uber. But I can't get in Uber no more. I got banned from Uber.
So what you mean you got banned from Uber? What happened?
I had Poodle in the car, and they told.
Oh my God.
I said I'm 40. I can feel my sex drive. Right. I still love women, but I don't feel like having sex like that. But I still love looking at them like, oh. But here's what God did for men. He turned my horniness into creepiness. Like, so I can have a good time sitting at the mall watching chicks trying on sneakers at the Foot Locker with the creepy face. Like, I'm good for the day.
Yes, sir.
But women, you don't get creepy. You get hornier as you get older. It's weird. You want to do all your sexing between the ages of 30 and 50. That's when you want it. But here's how sad things are. The value of vagina is only good from 18 to 29. Get old like bread, not like wine. I don't want the waiter to bring me a vintage glass of, you be like, would you like a 52 vagina from the funk region? You be like, ugh, you ain't got a better year than that. You ain't got an 89 down there? Give me an 89. I don't care what it is. Water, just 89.
There it is, man. Gary, what you got coming up in the tea?
Coming up next, y'all, La La, honey. La La is speaking out. I'm going to tell you what she had to say next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
5 minutes after the top of the hour, it is Gary pouring his tea. What's up there, Gary?
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Lala Anthony, baby, the ex-wife of Carmelo Anthony, is finally speaking out, y'all, honey. She's letting the world know, which I did not notice. She said that her wonderful marriage to Mr. Carmelo Anthony, she said it started falling apart, y'all, after Carmelo was traded from the Nuggets, y'all, to the New York Knicks back in 2011, honey. She said, when we lived in New York, honey, under all of that attention, she said, that's when, honey, things became complicated. She said, I think that was kind of the start. She said, now that I look back, she said that was kind of, the start of the demise of her beautiful marriage, y'all. She told us this, and she said that it is the hardest, y'all, with the scrutiny, honey, and the media, and the press, honey, just everything. She said it is really hard. She said that's not the only reason things didn't work out. She said, but things got tough with New York just constantly being under the spotlight and people watching every little thing. Isn't that sad? I mean, she's a big star herself, though, huh? I mean, so how would something like this happen, Maria? Y'all? How would this?
I just think, when I think about Lala, I think about how beautiful and talented she is, and if she does choose to find love with someone else, will she have a hard time being, that she used to be Carmelo's, wife and everything.
But Rocky, I didn't know Carmelo was that popular, and that's good. They're good. They say he's a good
he's a definitely future Hall of Famer, man. But media and paparazzi is already bad enough. In New York, it's times 1,000.
Yeah. Really, but I mean, so I wonder if he started cheating, honey. I'm sure he did, because that wouldn't have been that was the American way.
That was made public, right? When he cheated
he cheated and stuff.
Yeah.
So you think the women are pretty, I guess, in New York than in L.A., because Lala came from L.A. or whatever. So
they're beautiful women everywhere.
Don't be caring how they look.
They are?
Caring. They just be cheating. They just be slanging their stuff.
Don't be slandering that. Don't be putting that slander out there.
Y'all don't even be looking at women's faces no more.
They sure don't.
Men have standards when they cheat.
No, you don't.
Yeah, well, I guess you leave your standards at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you,
She
Maria.
needs to be
What are the standards?
alive.
Personality. Breathing.
Personality.
You gotta have that personality, man.
Gotta have what it is?
Yeah.
A big personality?
Absolutely.
Well, women be wanting a big ego, but I guess they don't always get what they want all the time neither, so I guess you just get y'all personality. But anyway, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, everybody's talking about Rick Ross. Now, this is very interesting, y'all. Rick Ross just had a beautiful $1.5 million watch delivered to his mansion, y'all, and they delivered it via armored truck. Isn't that nice? I mean, so Brad, would you have a expensive watch like that delivered to you by armored truck, or you just have somebody just drive the doggone watch?
Somebody would just bring it to me, unless I'm just trying to make a big old presentation.
Yeah.
Like if I'm filming a show or something, I want to make it look big and grand. Yeah, I would do that.
I mean, that is crazy. I mean, the watch is encrusted with beautiful baguettes and rubies and all this here stuff, though, like that, though, honey. But I mean, it's children in Africa, honey, and Bankhead and all over the city, honey, starving. And when you get a watch for $1.5 million,
children in my house.
Huh?
There's children in my house could use a donation.
Yeah. But I mean, but
Gary,
that's grand.
I promise you, Rick Ross is doing a crazy amount of philanthropy work and donating to.
Yeah, he is. I know it because Rick Ross got all those wing stops. I'm sure he let honey feed a lot of the children in the neighborhood, honey.
Absolutely. And in Africa, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm sure he does. So that's nice though when you could get a nice watch, honey, for $1.5 million, honey, and tell the best time on earth, honey, and nobody, think nothing about it. So, kudos out to Mr. Rick Ross, honey, because boy, I tell you, $1.5 million watch, honey, that's my salary for at least 20 years.
Well, you know how sometimes that's what it's appraised for. Yeah. And we don't always get it for that price. We get a good price for things sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. And that is true, honey. It's appraised for that, but it probably costs about $500,000 maybe, and they appraised it for whatever. But
you know how they do.
Yeah, we know the jewelers do. All right, my final story, y'all, it's being reported, y'all. Monica said, wait a minute, honey. I am not dating no damn Kodak Blue. I mean black. She said she's denying the rumors, honey. She said, honey, she's tight with his mom, but she said they are definitely not dating, honey. So people could stop saying that they're dating, honey. She said, because they know that they can trust me or whatever, honey. She said, but she said, every relationship is about messing or dating. She said, I hang with their moms because I'm their age, LOL. She said, I'm going to forever love, support, and encourage them. She said, don't play with me and don't play
like
about
that.
me.
Thank you, Monica. Yeah, I didn't think that was.
You didn't think so?
I thought that was odd, and I'm glad that she brought up. She's like, look, I hang out with their mamas because, you know.
But I don't think there's nothing wrong with her messing with a younger guy. I mean, men mess with babies all day, younger women. So I mean, when an older woman get a younger guy, I think that's
not
nice.
That younger man.
She's 42. He's 25.
I just feel like it just didn't seem.
Yeah, she
like
could do better.
Yeah, they just great friends. That's like her little godson or something, you know.
But when you say do better, what you mean do better? Because they don't have a lot of young 25-year-old millionaires.
But Monica's a grown and seasoned woman, honey.
Yeah.
She's not gonna.
He hadn't lived a life worthy of Monica.
She may have a child close to that age. Like she's very not doing that.
Well, if you got unlimited coins for me, honey, I don't care how old you are.
We all know where Monica's heart is.
Well,
we all know you ain't got no standard.
I have standards, honey. It's just, honey, I'm tired of being broke. Oh. But anyway, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is smoke brand. On the high end, you say smoke, and on the low end, you say black and gray.
That's what you blowing smoke, because you ain't broke.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the two. Woo! 12 minutes after the top of the hour, we got more of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up there.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
23 minutes after the top of the hour, What's Trending is brought to you by Geico. Whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com. It's easy. Now this year makes 50 years since Stevie Wonder released his landmark album, Talking Book, which included the hit song Superstition. Now, in honor of Stevie and Halloween weekend, we thought it'd be fun to talk about superstitions. So, what are you superstitious about? Or what superstitions did you grow up believing in or practicing? Y'all can call us up right now, 866-9-RICKEY. Let's discuss a few of them, y'all. What about black cats crossing your path? Y'all get bothered about that?
Nope. I used to, but then after I watched the movie, what's his name? Damn, it went blank. The guy with glasses, Malcolm X. After I saw the movie Malcolm X, and I saw they were talking about that in the movie, I said never again. So I stopped believing that superstition. No, I just don't believe in them. But it's one that I do believe in, though.
What's that?
Rock too. They say never buy a man a pair of shoes, honey, because you're gonna walk out your life in them. So
that's grandmama. Grandmama told you that one.
Yeah. So honey, I don't buy nobody's shoes.
What about Friday the 13th? Does Friday the 13th bother anybody?
Nah, I never think about it. My birthday is on the 13th, so it falls on Friday.
On a Friday?
Yeah. It falls on Friday a lot, so I don't think about it.
Not fooling with anything that has the numbers 666.
Right.
Which is
that's 18.
What? What about crossing your fingers for good luck? Anybody still do that?
I do it sometimes out of habit. Like, it was like, you just out of habit, you like, oh man, let me cross.
You see game shows, people be crossing.
Yeah. But I do believe in, they say when you say something, knock on wood. I do believe in knocking on wood still.
Yeah, I think everybody still do that.
Whatever wood near me, I knock on it, so yeah.
What about breaking a mirror is bad luck? Is that something? Is there something that I ain't never really...
I don't know, but I don't want to break one to find out. I'm cool.
Do y'all believe that?
Opening the umbrella inside or something like that?
Yeah, no, open the umbrella.
Making a wish on a wishbone. Y'all still do that?
Oh, wow. I ain't heard of that.
That's old school. What about splitting a pole when you walking down the street with somebody? I
heard that before.
I still find myself avoiding doing that. And I don't know. I think it's just a habit.
Yeah.
What about stepping on a crack on the sidewalk?
Yeah, because I don't want my mama back broke, so I don't step on cracks.
Do y'all believe that bad luck and death comes in threes?
We see it happen sometimes. It kind of makes you wonder.
It seems like famous people deaths come in threes. Or maybe we just notice it more because they're famous.
No, you probably
could be that.
More people that's less famous, honey.
I won't say Candyman in the mirror 3 times. I won't do that.
Come on. Or Bloody Mary.
I won't do Bloody Mary. Or is it Candyman? It's Bloody Mary. Like, I will not do that.
Men shouldn't let their wife and their side piece get their hair done at the same salon.
Yeah.
You think that's bad luck?
Yeah, that's probably not going to work out good.
That's risky.
Yeah, stay away from that. Try to avoid that.
How about you just be faithful? How about try that?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Or that. Yeah.
Or that.
Where did it come from, Kay?
Uh-huh. Oh no! You know he's a side piece expert.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Oh, Lord.
Not at all.
All right,
He's
man.
talking about superstition.
We got calls?
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go to the
change
phones,
the
man.
subject now.
866-9 Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Good morning.
I am superstitious about putting my purse on the floor because you will be broke.
I will not say my grace over my food or prayers. Like if I'm sitting at the table and I won't have my feet crossed at the ankles. Like I'll uncross them before I say my grace and before I say prayers. Because I just feel like maybe just thinking like, hey, when you cross your fingers behind your back, that means you're not legit about what you promised.
When you're walking like with family, a friend, and you don't split the pole.
I grew up believing the step on the crack, break your mama back. I used to try to 8-pound stomp on them cracks when my mama used to make me so mad.
Sweeping my feet with a broom. Do not sweep my feet with a broom. A superstition I grew up when my ears started ringing, I felt like somebody was talking about me like a dog. Anytime my ear rings, I know somebody talking about me, and I just stay away from everybody.
What about when your hands start itching? You got some money coming to you.
Oh yeah, I love that one, honey. I still believe in that one, honey.
Either that or you just put some lotion on.
So money you know, my neighbor back home too, honey, she used to say when you don't want nobody to come back to your house, throw some salt behind them.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
I've never heard that.
Really?
That's
you throw salt behind them, baby, they don't come back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Does it need to land on their body?
No, you just throw it behind their
trail?
back.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. That's good to know.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all for participating in that, man. If y'all couldn't get in, hit us up on social media. We got Battle of the Sexes coming up next. Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Battle of the Sexes from Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, and we got the real Bill Holyfield from East St. Louis. That's across the track.
The real deal.
The real deal Bill.
Real deal Bill.
Not St. Louis, East St. Louis.
East St.
You
Louis.
got to go across the bridge.
You got to go across the bridge.
Come on now, that's where the pink slip at strip club over there.
Stupid.
Hey, is that strip club still open with the picnic chairs in there?
Hello.
He said hello.
How you doing, man?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Yes, sir. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, listen.
We ready.
All right, let's go. We're going to start out with the ladies first. If you don't know the answers, say pass. All right, Shantae, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, start the clock. Let's go. When doing an oil change, you must remove what to drain the oil?
The oil, the plug.
Yes.
Sticking the plug.
All right, the Pro Football Hall of Fame presentation features the awarding of what color jacket to the new member?
Yellow.
We'll give it to you. Let's go. All right, the Stanley Cup is awarded to the champion of what sport?
Hockey.
Yes. Grady, Bubba, and Skillet are three friends of this legendary sitcom character.
Sanford and Son.
You know it.
Oh,
What?
yes.
How many quarts are in a gallon?
4 quarts in a gallon.
Yes.
Come on now.
Man.
The capital city of Florida is what?
Oh, shoot.
That's all right.
Don't you offend Maria. Come on.
All right. It's all right.
Is it Orlando?
Nope. Tallahassee.
Tallahassee. Okay.
Hey, that was good. How many you got?
I believe she got 5.
Damn.
Come on, ladies. All right. You ready, Bill? The real deal, Bill?
From East St. Louis.
From East St. Louis.
Yeah, across the bridge.
All right, let's go, Bill. Start the clock.
Yeah.
What is the name of the actress who played the role of Olivia Pope?
Pass.
Kerry Washington. What device is used to soften a wine and expose it to more air is called a what?
Pass.
That's an aerator. La Perla is known for making expensive women's what?
Jewelry.
No, it's lingerie. Box, French, and fishtail are types of what? Excuse me?
Repeat that.
Box, French, and fishtail are types of what? What? Say pass.
Ooh-wee.
Say pass.
Ooh, my goodness.
Say
Lord
pass.
Jesus.
Say pass. Braids. Braids is the answer. Lizzo was just nominated for six Emmys for her hit TV show. What's the name of it? That's Lizzo was just nominated for 6 Emmys for her hit TV show of it. What's the name?
Lizzo show.
One more, Brad.
Who makes the perfume number 5?
Chanel.
There you go. He got one.
What did he say?
Chanel.
Oh, I did. I
Chanel.
Mellow.
You did in St. Louis bad, bro.
Yeah, real bad.
Oh, man.
Real deal, real bad.
You don't have to do that.
Shantae is the winner. Special K. When did she win?
Congratulations, even though it was no competition. Congratulations, because even if you're losing in life, like Bill, you're a winner today, the ladies.
Yes.
You won an amazing prize pack straight from America's store, the Dollar Tree. And your prize pack consists of, you got a Healthy Max, nutritionally enhanced dog treats for hip and joint health with glucosamine, chondroitin, and antioxidants. You've also got a Jot brand. How about that family-sized box of Fruit Rings cereal? You've also got a family-sized box of Honey Nut Toasted Oats cereal. And you've got a family-sized box of Sugar Flakes cereal. You got an oven mitt that says this kitchen seasoned with love. You've got from Sure Fresh a box of 19 Slider Seal sandwich bags. You've also got Totally Awesome brand 64-ounce clear ammonia for all household cleaning. You've got from Home Collection a standard size satin pillowcase. You got a 2-pack of super heavy duty D batteries. And for winning, you got 5 in a row. That's never happened. A gift card to the V Valley Lady Spa for a 1-hour V-steam treatment where they say sit on down over those hot rocks and get a nice steam blast to that happy box.
Y'all give it up another big round of applause for Shantae.
Sir, you walk away with nothing.
Man.
You got absolutely nothing, sir.
East St. Louis.
East St. Louis.
Real deal.
He's nuts.
Love you.
Coming up.
Ain't my thing.
What's up? Get out of bed.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Good morning. Always a happy day when you get to call heaven and talk to the dearly departed.
Yes.
Amen.
And thank you, Rock T, for your magical powers to call up there. Let's talk to them. Let's get them on the line. We don't have a lot of time.
Everybody close their eyes.
Close your eyes, Brad.
Okay.
Cora. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. God damn it, I told you. Did I tell you was gonna get him on the phone? Boy, that nigga bad.
Y'all cut the music down.
Hey! Cora, what's going on? What is that?
Oh, Lord, they was playing that DMX music up here about losing your mind and carrying on.
Oh, Lord, DMX, they had a nice fume for him.
Yeah, we saw that up here on Heavenly Closed Circuit Television.
Yeah, they didn't even have a hearse. Cora, they put him on back of a big old truck.
Yeah, ain't that something? Ain't that?
And they rolled him down. They took him all through New York from, what part of New York there was?
Brooklyn and Yonkers.
Yonkers.
Yeah.
That's where they had it. I ain't got no obituary or nothing. It's done.
Yeah, but
did y'all have a celebration up there welcoming DMX?
Yeah, well, Maya Angelou was up here. She got her new record player, and she been up here playing her music. And
put on the phone.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute. She's over here barbecuing with Dr. K. Hold on. Just a minute. Maya.
Hello.
Maya.
What's the dealio?
Oh, you excited about DMX being up there in heaven?
Oh, yes. We have just been waiting after we heard the announcement.
What's your favorite song by DMX, Maya Angelou?
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. And then I back it up with whoa.
How'd it go, Ma?
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here. Yes, I love that song.
I know heaven must be rejoicing.
Yes, it sure is. Dr. King is happy.
Put him on the way he at.
Over here trying to learn the Humpty dance.
Put him on.
Hold on a second. Hello?
Dr. King.
Yes, I was doing that.
I know y'all got to be celebrating DMX and Shock G.
Yes, we are up here. We have our little Shock G Humpty noses on.
Yeah.
And we're doing, they're doing the Humpty dance. I'm unable to get my legs moving like a crack fiend here. I can't do that.
And when Dr. King, what's your favorite song by Shock G?
Shock G's favorite song, I like the whole Digital Underground, the Humpty Dance thing. I love that.
How'd it go, Dr. King?
Gotta do the Humpty Dance, do the dance, do the Humpty Dance.
Is my...
What you doing? Because I'm about to ruin the music that you used to.
There it is. That's it, Dr. King.
Yes, if I could learn that, but I'm going to continue to practice. I figured that if I could get Michael Jackson to show me some of the dance moves, I might be able to do something.
Put him on the phone, Dr. King.
Hold on a second. He's finally outside now. We were so glad to see him. Just a minute. Mike, come here, please. Hello?
Michael.
Yeah.
I know heaven. How you doing?
I'm doing fine now.
Yeah, I know heaven got to be rejoicing. Y'all got Shock G and DMX.
Yeah, we got, when we have our talent show this time, it's going to be off the chain. Off the chisane.
Off the what, Michael?
The chisane.
What's your favorite song by DMX, Michael?
Oh, mine is, let's see. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind? Or is it the Woe song? Or is it the one about the Rough Riders? The Rough Riders.
So that's what you like, Michael?
Yeah, I like the Rough Riders.
So now now you happy you got DMX and Shock G.
Yeah.
And you get to wear the glasses with the nose. You don't have to wear your nose anymore.
Well, I'll keep mine underneath. Yeah. Ben, what song do you like by DMX, Ben?
The nose?
He said that y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
You got the rat in heaven too. What was that?
That was Ben.
Put it back on the phone, Michael.
Wait a minute. Ben, come here. Come here, Ben. Come here. Yeah, say hello.
News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
25 minutes after the top of the hour, Maria Moore got the front page, man.
Good morning. Key issues in every election increasingly relate to your day-to-day. Stand up for your beliefs and values on November 8th and get out and vote. Sponsored by Urban One. Good morning, RSMS family, and happy FAMU Homecoming Friday. Here are the headlines we're following this morning. The American economy is showing surprising strength, with gross domestic product increasing 2.6% in the third quarter. Now, there's still a slowdown in housing, but consumer spending and government spending both rose during the quarter, and the Treasury Secretary says there are no signs of recession. In other news, Elon Musk, founder of Tesla and the world's richest man, has officially taken over the social media site Twitter. He celebrated his takeover by firing several of the website's top executives, including the CEO. Now, he calls himself a free speech absolutist and said that he is going to bring back basically opened the door for Donald Trump, who was banned for life previously. Punishments for those participating in the January 6th riots continue. A man from Tennessee who dragged a police officer into a mob of rioters during the January 2021 assault on the U.S. Capitol has been sentenced to more than 7 years in prison. Now, this man grabbed a police officer as he guarded a Capitol entrance and then dragged him into the crowd where he was beaten and tased until he lost consciousness. So he is going to be serving that sentence. Lastly, the number of Americans surviving cancer is continuing its steady decline, according to a new report from the U.S. National Cancer Institute. Now, the overall deaths from cancer decreased by 2.1% every year from 2015 to 2019. Now, the biggest declines were in lung cancer and melanoma. The institute credits better prevention, detection, and treatment for the improvements. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Alrighty, man. Let's start off with Thursday Night Football. The Baltimore Ravens beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last night, it's the 5th loss in the last 6 games for the Buccaneers. Tom Brady and crew out there. What's happening, man? Texas A&M football team will stop playing Kanye West's song Power as its pregame warm-up song because of Ye's recent anti-Semitic comments, of course, man. Carolina Panther quarterback Baker Mayfield is accepting his role as backup quarterback to new starting quarterback P.J. Walker, who showed out last week. Now let's get into it, baby. It's time. Hit the theme music, doggone Super Dave. It's time for the HBCU football matchups of the week, man. It's going down real big. We're going to shout out to all the homecomings. Let's shout out to Edward Waters going down to Miles College. Bowie State got Elizabeth City this weekend. Shout out to Virginia State and Lincoln, PA. Stand up, baby. North Carolina A&T, home of G-Ho. Greatest homecoming on earth. I know y'all already lit out there. Livingstone heading to St. Augustine. Oh, Shawan got Virginia Union this weekend. Johnson C. Smith got Winston-Salem. Oh, shout out to them Southern Jags. They head down to Jackson State. Oh, my goodness. Is this the human jukebox versus the Southern Boom of the South Battle of the Bands? Tuskegee versus Kentucky State. Oh, we got Alabama A&M and Alabama State for the Magic City Classic. That's going to be crazy. South Carolina State and Morgan State. We got a shout out to Central State and Lane. North Carolina Central got Delaware State. Oh, it's Delaware's homecoming, baby. Howard versus Norfolk State. Alcorn State and Grambling is going head up. Bethune-Cookman is head down to PV. Prairie View A&M, it is Prairie View's homecoming. Oh, it is Texas Southern's homecoming as well. What up, y'all? Morehouse on their way to Albany State this weekend. Clark Atlanta got Benedict College. It's crazy out here, man. Arkansas Pine Bluff. Oh, is it FAMU's homecoming?
Yeah!
Maria. It's going to be crazy. The Marching 100 already getting ready, man. FAMU. I don't know what to say.
FAMU. Marching 100. Shout out to Joe Bullard, man. Shout out to 96.1 Jams, our affiliate down in Tallahassee. It's going down. I'm on my way, Rock T.
Come on, man. I think Good Morning America is there now, right now as well. It's going crazy. And shout out to Shaw and Fayetteville. Oh, and I can't forget about Savannah State. Oh, my goodness. It's going down. Shout out to all the HBCUs out there, man, this weekend. Let's get it. I need y'all to follow the Instagram page at HBCU, and let us know what y'all doing this weekend. Let's go.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Woo! What up, Brett?
My goodness. Get you an asthma pump or something, boy.
Man,
Good morning, everybody.
Maria was more hyped than I was.
I was.
Yes, she was, honey. She held up there for a long
popping out
time.
on the side of my head.
Screaming in here. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Want to let y'all know that The Woman King will be available to purchase on Apple TV and Prime Video Video November 22nd. It will include hours, about an hour of bonus content, including interviews with the cast and behind the scenes footage. And unless you just woke up, we debuted Rihanna's song Lift Me Up, and that is Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Want to let y'all know that The Woman King will be available to purchase on Apple TV and Prime Video November 22nd. It will include hours, about an hour of bonus content, including interviews with the cast and behind the scenes footage. And unless you just woke up, we debuted Rihanna's song Lift Me Up, and that is one of the two songs that's going to be released from the Black Panther movie Wakanda Forever, and it is awesome. It is a dedication to Chadwick Boseman, and it was written by herself, Thames, and Ryan Coogler. Also, reports say that Whitney Houston's estate has partnered with Scent Beauty and perfumer Firmenich to release a fragrance in her honor. I hope it smells good, Lord. We don't need no more white diamonds and red door.
Yeah. Old school auntie.
Oh man, old school auntie. The Whitney Houston signature fragrance will be available at Perfume Mania in mid-November. Now, people want to know how many blunts you think Snoop smoke a day. Anybody got an answer?
36.
I'm gonna say 9.
Nope, it's higher than that.
100.
It's
100.
Higher.
Higher than 36?
Pun intended. Higher. Well, as y'all probably heard, Snoop employs a professional blunt roller. She goes by the name of Renegade Piranha. Although I'm guessing that's not her name on her birth certificate. She's an Australian radio host. She says she rolled 450,000 joints for Snoop since she took the gig.
Man.
450,000 since she took the gig.
Really?
She said, I do about a half a pound a day, which is about 150 joints.
Golly.
How you stay so lean? I heard
he is going to be high forever, even if he never smokes again.
Weed usually make you hungry.
Oh, does
so
it?
I don't understand how he's so skinny.
Yeah, he's so lean.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Snoop. I love Snoop.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that high note, pun intended. All right, coming up next, y'all, we got the praise. Well, we got Eva's Corner. Then we got the praise mix down. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. Y'all have a great weekend. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Election Day is Tuesday, November 8th. Make sure your voice is heard. Vote early. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next.